excitement. It's the first game for these both teams. They've played all season to get to this point, and you know they didn't sleep last night. Sleepless night for every player, probably the coach as well. Yeah, this should be a lot of fun.
I think so as well. Let's take a look at both of the teams. Lane of basketball coming in. The Titans 14-14 overall, 9-7 in conference. Facing off against Green River, comes in 23-6, 12-2 in conference. And we'll have to see exactly, because on paper you would think kind of the disparity between the two teams, but we know once it comes tournament time, just throw the records out the door.
Yeah, anything can happen. You know the teams, both teams are good because they wouldn't be here if they weren't. So we've seen upsets. Last year there was upset in the first round. There was one earlier today. I would not be surprised. But I tell you what, Lane will have to play fantastic basketball because Green River is really tough.
First, the visitors.
Green River 9-1 at home. They turned their court into a fortress. 7-4 away, 7-1 on a neutral site floor, which we're here tonight. Lane 8-6 at home, 5-5 away. Neutral just 1-3. So it's going to come down to several things here. But coach, if you're in the huddle right now, what are going to be the keys to victory for either team?
Well, first of all, I always want to make sure you limit the team to one shot. You don't want to give them 2 and 3 chances to score the basketball because they're too good. If you do that, that's almost suicide. So that's the first thing is we're going to rebound the ball. We're going to play defense, and we're going to make them earn every basket. No easy, oh, oops, I wasn't paying attention type of baskets.
As we're getting set to bring you the starting lineups here, the non-starters being introduced from the PA announcer here at beautiful Holden Court. We're going to step away and bring you the starting lineups for both teams.
Sophomore from Eugene, Oregon, number 1, Joey Benry. At guard, a 6-foot freshman from Kaiser, Oregon, number 3, Steven Adams. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Davis, California, number 4, Noah Salmon. At forward, a 6'5" freshman from Simpsonville, South Carolina, number 24, A.J. Austin. And at forward, a 6'5" freshman from Springfield, Oregon, number 35, Nathan Stifler.
And the lane going with Benry, as well as Adam, Salmon, Austin, and Stifler. Gators are going to go with Garenfried, Vaughn, Farrow, Whitehour, and Sheeran.
Chase DeGraffenreid, I'm sure we'll be saying that name quite a bit this evening. The MVP of the Western Region. He's tough. And this part I like. You get the first place team of the region gets acknowledged before the game even starts. They get their trophy. And to me, I mean, getting to the tournament is fantastic, but anything can happen in the tournament. What you did during the season, that long grind of a season, if you can come out of there on top, it's fantastic and it deserves to be applauded.
Yeah, and as you mentioned too, MVP here, and oftentimes when you receive that award, it kind of puts a target on your back now because the other team that's not as familiar with it is like, okay, we need to mark up this guy extra, and it could free up some opportunities off of DeGraffenreid.
That's true. You know he's at the top of the scouting report. You know they've been talking about him all week and what they're going to do. I'm sure they've got a plan, a game plan to slow him down.
Going to be quite the game here. Pre-game festivities almost drawing to a close here. Beautiful Holden Court. Good crowd filing in. Green River, of course, from the Auburn area, south of Seattle. Lane down in Oregon, but both bringing a pretty good away contingency. You start to see the black and blue and green and black colors all over the stands here at Holden.
Sophomore guard from Salem, Utah. Number 2, Chase DeGraffenreid. A 6'1" sophomore guard from Chavez, Idaho. Number 4, Kessler Vaughn.
And for the Gators, they're going to go with DeGraff and Reed, Vaughn, Farrow, Whitehour, and Sheeran again. The starting lineup's just being wrapped up here. And all that's left to be done in the pregame is the opening tip-off. First game was a good one between Bellevue and Southwest Oregon College here. Several good ones. The winner of today's game is going to play the winner of Edmonds and Blue Mountain, which is going to tip off. It's a 8 o'clock schedule time. Well, you never know, though, schedule-wise, how things will conclude if they stay on the table. Could be quite the good one as well. Several teams punching their ticket into the Final Four. Of course, Bellevue, a 78-59 victory over Southwest Oregon. Lower Columbia beat Treasure Valley 96-74 to punch their ticket in the Final Four. We've worked our way to the other side of the bracket. Tomorrow's Elite 8 matchup is going to feature Skagit Valley and Centralia. As we're starting to whittle it down here now, opening tip-off, the only thing we have to get done. Well, we are underway. And Elaine's going to control the opening tip. They'll settle into the offensive side.
Green River starts in man-to-man on their defensive side.
They'll swing it over Adams, scoping the landscape. They'll go back over. Stifler falling away, and that's a nice finish from the baseline.
Yeah, fading away. Got the arc needed to get it over the top of the basket, and Green River starts it off. Lane starts it off.
Here's a first look at the Gators on offense. Good aggressive take towards the bucket. That's going to pay off. Whitehour got it to go.
Right at the basket. You got to love it as a coach. You want your team going strong to the hoop early in the game. Get the other team in foul trouble. Get some high efficiency shots. Start it off.
And diving back at the basket. Not able to get it was Bannery. Will whip the other way. Grafenfield. Good feed and good run by Whitehour. And it's back-to-back buckets.
Back-to-back attacking the basket. Whitehour. Can you imagine you start the tournament, you get 2 buckets right off the top, and you're feeling great.
What a way to start back-to-back, and defensively, we're going to have to see if the Titans can make the shift. Salmon tried to thread that one through, and it's a turnover the other way. Gators looking to extend this lead. 3 from the corner, no good. Nice board through traffic by A.J. Austin. As the Titans clashing, and a nice tough finish. Stephen Adams out of Kaiser, Oregon, bringing it back to a tied ball game.
Adams, a member of the all-freshman team in the Southern region, had a really good year, and that's a big basket for him.
And try and spread things out offensively will the Gators, and they'll go to ground. The first foul called in this contest. The Grafenfield knocked around. Noah Salmon picking up the first team foul. First personal on Salmon.
Lane is in a man-to-man as well.
Good float on the inbound.
Both teams known to mix up their defenses.
The Grafenfield wants to take on Traffic. That time Traffic won. A.J. Austin coming up with another board.
That was good defense, especially against the MVP. I'm sure they've been practicing that all week and how they're going to handle it, so that's got to be a good sign for Lane.
A good movement in to drop down to help defend the rack. And it's Stifler at the rack. Count the bucket and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Stifler, a freshman out of Thurston High School in Springfield, Oregon, looked like he was about to take off and smash that. Took the contact and just dropped it in. Chance for a three-point play.
Foul's going to go against Whitehour. First personal, first team. And one shot for Stifler. That's a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Lane taking the lead now by 3. It's been a seesaw affair early in this contest. There's Vaughn, who lost the handle briefly, and they'll lose possession.
Look at the excitement on the bench, the Lane bench, boy. Got to give the head coach a shout out. I mean, what an amazing job. He gets hired August 2nd of this past year. And in that short of time, he was able to figure out a team, put together a team that finished 4th in the conference, and they're here.
A.J. Austin fouled. Nice aggressive take.
Levante David, former graduate assistant at Penn State University and Iowa State. So he's got some really good experience.
Foul's going to go against Kessler Vaughn, and the first free throw is dropped down by A.J. Austin. Austin out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Fountain Inn product. Off on the second, the save, and Lane gets a new possession.
Great effort. Steven Adams saves it and gets his team another possession, as you mentioned, and those are crucial. And when you're trying to win games, as many possessions as you can get, it gives you a much better chance.
Banry's 3 too strong. Good rebound by DeGravenfield. Good aggressive take off the mark, though. Liam Sheeran crashing in. There's Banry. Like to try and generate from the wing, they'll do just that. Steven Adams, though, had his pocket picked. Put it over to Farrow. 3 ball from the corner, no good. Even Whitehour again trying to get back on the score sheet. We have a bit of an offensive drought for the Gators. The skip inside. And Austin gets the skyhook to go.
A.J. Austin has come to play this evening. A lot of rebounds, a strong basket there.
And now Lane 42% from the field. That's made the difference in their 6-point lead.
Another rebound for Austin. He's all over the place.
Defense
I just
coming
saw
up
him
with
look
another
at the coach
stop.
till he's exhausted. He gave the coach one of those looks, and the coach immediately brings somebody to the table. He's working hard. Let's see what he can do here. Okay.
A.J. Austin trying to get that sky hook. Subs awaiting to enter here, as you mentioned. It's been a rapid start to this one. Vaughn, and another turnover. Good stop by the Titans. They'll push the pace. They'll curl it back around and re-enter the zone. One more kick and a drive. Off-balance take from Banry, and that rims out. Like to see maybe the Titans establish themselves a bit better in the offensive end, Tony.
Yeah, a couple rush shots. That one there, you know, I'm sure he can hit that, but the coach could have probably liked him to go up straight up and straight down was the key.
Over one more. Three seconds left on the shot clock. 3 ball rims out.
Great box out there by Salmon. Looks like they're going to slow it down here and try to get some execution. Offensive execution here.
This time they will slow the pace in the end, just like you said.
Green River looks like they've switched to a zone. No, that's still man. Still man.
Knocked away. Steven Adams tried to slice it through the lane. Gravenfield tried to run downhill instead. The pull-up 3. Banry got a piece of it, though. The NBA range clinks off. There's Taylor Farrow from downtown. There's A.J. Austin, garbage to gold underneath.
A.J. Austin, another rebound and a putback. He hasn't been able to get that breather that he's looking for.
Foul called at the other end right now, Tony. Titans doing a great job on the glass, out-rebounding 10-6 As we'll have our first media timeout. While we have that on the floor, we'll tell you about Baden. Baden is proud to be the official basketball of the NWAC. For nearly 40 years, Baden basketballs have set the standard for quality and craftsmanship, developing world-class game balls to colleges and national conferences across the country. Baden thanks you for watching the NWAC Basketball Championships. Baden, it's all about perfection. 12-4 your score here into the break, Tony, and your observations from a game that's really had its ebbs and flows.
Yeah, back and forth. A great start for the Titans. If you're a Lane fan, you got to be really excited about this. You're playing the top teams in the NWAC, and you're off to an outstanding start.
The NWAC Championships are sponsored by Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet provider. Sign up today at ziplyfiber.com with plans starting at just $20 a month. Both coaches talking over some tactics for the first extended timeout. 12-4 your score, 13-19 remaining. Shots upcoming. As it's going to be Whitehour to the line for 2. Whitehour misses on the first trip to the line for Logan. They're the 6'4" wing out of St. George, Utah, in the southern part of the state. And goes 0 for 2. Free throws could make the difference here, Tony, in a game that's seen its battling back and forth. Good entry pass. They found the sub, Leong, and Leong in tight.
Titans, wow. They are really playing well early on in this game, and that just builds confidence. I mean, sometimes when you're the favored team, you let a team that you feel like you can beat, you let them punch and you let them get some confidence, and they are a much, much more dangerous team.
To grab and foul. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock to operate. Finds Vaughn. Vaughn working downhill and into the big player down low. That was Leong, 6'5" forward out of Paris, France.
Very impressive drive by Kessler Vaughn there, the guard out of Chubbuck, Idaho. Got the ball with the shot clock down to 3. Could have jacked up a tough off-balance shot, but just stayed strong, got in there, drew the foul, and he's got free throws.
So far from the line, Green River shooting just 33%. Vaughn's going to try and improve on the second.
Yeah, it's interesting because they lead the NWAC in free throw shooting at 76%. They are the #1 free throw shooting team in the entire NWAC. So I would imagine they're going to begin to put those in the bucket just like Vaughn did right there.
And there'll be some postseason jitters here. And it's often hard, neutral site. You have different sight lines, different depth perception. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Adams, the kick. Deep 3 off the mark. Shot clock violation. That was Lenny Leong from downtown, and it's GRC ball.
Lane in the man-to-man.
Kessler Vaughn controlling things into the game that time is Bryson Valdez for the first time. Here's Valdez on the move. Picks the dribble up, jumper into the lane, and a nice mid-range take.
Good time shot there by Valdez. You love when some of your guys come off the bench and give you that spark. That's what a team is all about.
What an answer at the other side by Steven Adams.
Yeah, beautiful spin with the left hand, Adams.
Adams now 3 for 4 from the field.
They're really trying to deny the chase the draft and read the ball. That's typically the first thing you want to do against a scorer. Limit how many times he can get the ball. He doesn't have it, he can't score. He missed there. Lucky break there because he got open for the 3.
Adams coming up with the loose rock. Adams from the left-hand side could attack. Right up over Mason St. Louis.
Oh my, Steven Adams, beautiful back-to-back drives. He's really come to play. Some guys, man, when they get against a team that's supposed to be so good, they raise their level of play. And it looks like that's what he's doing.
Good ball movement from the Gators. Vaughn the kick. 3 ball on the way, short. Good rebound pulled down. The putback, no contact and no foul. They're going to say it's going to stay Gator basketball. Substitutions back in. Banry in for the Titans. Whitehour back in for the Gators. Also newcomer Vincent Crow out of Issaquah.
Green River is really deep, so they'll continue to go to the bench, and they don't tend to drop off. That's what sometimes you can. Good teams will have 5 guys, but do you have 7? Do you have 8? And you can go deep into your bench and really outlast teams.
Good move right at the basket. And Whitehour again getting back on the board.
Whitehour, big time basket there. He averages 14 points a game, so he knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Well, he's sitting at 2 for 4 from the field. We'll have to play some defense now. Von Riley off, and it's going to go the other direction. Lead continuing to build here as we have a timeout on the floor. Another immediate timeout from Holden Court. Copy.
Woof! That's another one. How have you hit every green light?
Well, I just started banking with ICCU.
ICCU?
Yeah, it's the kind of banking only a credit union can provide. It's high-tech and personal all at the same time. I get notifications for deposits, fraud alerts, rewards on my everyday purchases.
It's red, 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 red!
It'll turn. I even got a great rate on this new car.
And that magically turns all the lights green for you?
You tell me.
Everything you need for your banking and everything you love about a credit union. ICCU. Life's greener here.
That's another one. How have you hit every green light?
Well, I just started banking.
Today we're proud to announce that Child Care for Construction, funded by a business organ and administered through the Bureau of Labor and Industries, is supporting early career construction workers and their families, including registered apprentices. If you or someone you know needs help with child care while training or working, scan the QR code on our banner, visit oregon.gov/bully/apprenticeship, and click financial assistance. And welcome back to Holden Court. Right now, Lane has been able to withstand some pressure against GRC and build an 8-point lead. We'll see how the Gators can answer. Nice take. Brighton Valdez, fearless inside.
Coast to coast. He didn't pass to anybody that old possession. Just worked his way to point-blank range for a fantastic layup. He's really sparked the team since he's come in.
They'll look down low. Off the mark is Leong, and a foul is going to be called. Foul's going to go against Lenny Leong.
Green River foul number 5, Mason St. Louis.
Or Gretchen Mason St. Louis, his first, 3rd team. Leong to the line. And hits the first. Lenny Leong 1 for 3 from the field thus far. First trip to the line for the player out of France, and goes 2 for 2. Substitutions back into the game. It's A.J. Austin and also Noah Salmon.
Lane with a lot of substitutions as well. I love it, especially in the opening game in a tournament. You want guys to get a chance to play. You know, and it's early in the game. You get them in, and if they play well, they play longer. You know, but you give your guys a chance. I'm really impressed with the substitutions by both teams.
Green River now trying to come back from an 8-point deficit. And they'll do so from the 3-point line to Gravenfeld, gets the own rebound. Gravenfeld baseline finish over Austin.
It's the first basket for the MVP of the Eastern region. So, excuse me,
South.
not the South, the Northern region. So, Green River's going to want to get him going. But so far, Lane's done a really good job on a guy who's averaging 21 points a game.
It's going to be Lane inbound as Brandon Logan will do the honors.
There's the zone.
Adams trying to work around. Good kick outside. English drains it.
Gavin English, averaging 11 points a game, shooting 43% from the 3-point line. That's pretty good. And he shows us right there what he can do.
Gators trying to answer. From the perimeter they go, too strong. Open take off the mark from Valdez. It's intercepted quickly, pushed back the other way. A second chance here for the Gators. And we'll trade misses and turnovers. 3 from the wing, bang! Bank is open as that's knocked down by Brody Roth.
Good shot for Roth. Puts the lead at double figures for the Titans.
So they can attack here. Patient approach, shot clock inside 7 seconds. Valdez, another pull up. Got that one to go and a chance at one more.
Brighton Valdez, freshman out of Riverton, Utah. If Green River is able to win this game, they're going to have to look back to this early portion of the game where Valdez has kept them going. He's played huge off the bench so far.
Free throws are going to play a huge role. Gators shooting 50%. So a percentage that they're well and capable of improving as he's off the mark. Has to wait for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Meanwhile, they tried to thread it into Austin. Kessler Vaughn up with the ball. Good job running the lane, going right at the rack is Whitehour. That's going to force a timeout on the floor. And we're going to take it with you with 7:12 to play.
30-second timeout taken by the Titans.
We Coach is a one-of-a-kind nonprofit membership organization dedicated to recruiting, advancing, and retaining women coaches in all sports and levels through the year with professional growth and leadership development programs. The NWAC is proud to partner with We Coach. You can learn more at wecoachsports.org. NWAC Sports Network. Fans catch all the regular season action and all the postseason broadcasts live and on demand on the NWAC Sports Network, powered by Huddle. You can also download video broadcasts for just $10. Visit NWACSportsNetwork.com. And welcome back. Out of the timeout, it will be Lane Titans basketball as they look to extend the lead against Green River here. And a chance into the next round.
Green River comes out in a 1-3-1 zone defense, but it didn't work because there's Austin again.
Austin, as you mentioned, has been everywhere. Lead back up to 10, but the rebuttal is good from Whitehour.
Yeah, Whitehour is a one-man wrecking crew offensively here. And then with Valdez, they're keeping Green River in the ballgame.
Good movement down on the entry pass, and it's Frankie Valdez playing like a big man underneath.
Huge shot. What a shot in the arm for this kid to come in and play so well.
They go into the corner. Shot off the mark, and into the game is Hillman. He came up with the rebound there. Deep three short. Collected by the Titans.
They box out by Lane. They've been sealing their men pretty well, limiting Green River to one shot.
Well, they probably had a lot more time than they thought on that possession. Meanwhile, it's the Titans trying to build what a time off the clock here. The sling over Adams. Adams jump stop on the run. Austin had a beat to it, and it's going to be Gators basketball. Young coming back into the matchup.
Full court man-to-man for Lane.
Kessler Vaughn over the timeline. Gators trail by just 6. Vaughn went to the turf and a kick ball. Vaughn able to keep focus while on the hardwood. And it's going to stay at Gators basketball. Vaughn looking for off-ball movement. Gators back around. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Vaughn off the Whitehour screen. Vaughn looking to attack, curled back. The skip, Valdez got contact, and a shot clock violation. I think Valdez just looking for the foul there. What a quality take.
Great defense by Lane Titans, forcing the shot clock violation.
Media timeout on the... Okay.
Basketball fans, this year's NWAC Championship broadcasts are powered by Huddle and produced by STSPN.
Oregon needs to build schools, bridges, semiconductor factories, and much more. That's great news if you work in the trades. Even better news? Business Oregon and the Bureau of Labor and Industries have partnered to create childcare for construction to help construction trades workers and registered apprentices pay for childcare. To learn more, visit oregon.gov/BOLI/apprenticeship. We know when workers thrive, Oregon thrives.
And welcome back to Holden Court. It's been a good one, Tony, between Green River and Lane.
Yeah, Lane's off to a great start. I mean, wow, who would have thought with Green River coming in so highly touted, you thought that Green River would be up.
Baden Sports is proud to be the official basketball of the NWAC. For nearly 40 years, Baden basketballs have set the standard for quality and craftsmanship, delivering world-class game balls to colleges and national conferences across the country. Baden thanks you for watching the 2026 NWAC Basketball Championships. Baden, it's all about perfection. 6-point lead for Lane as we come back from the timeout here on Holden Court. It's going to be Lane basketball from the baseline. A bit of a rushed attempt by the Gators on this last possession has given the Lane Titans an opportunity here to extend this lead.
Green River in that 1-3-1 again. It appears that they're changing defenses during every timeout.
Got to keep him honest here and creative, perhaps. Banry had to pick the dribble up. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Stifler into the lane. Unlucky roll. Rebound by Whitehour and a foul's called.
Really impressed with Whitehour, the sophomore, 6'4" sophomore out of St. George, Utah. His first team all region. So I guess we shouldn't be surprised, but he has really played well so far in this game.
Foul's going to be against Steven Adams, his first 5th team. It's going to be Gators basketball. Vaughn's going to try and work against high pressure. It's going to be Vaughn battling Adams. Adams, a pesky defender. Back out to Valdez. Valdez on the move again, wants to attack the rack. Valdez high off the glass in the friendly roll.
Brighton Valdez.
Looking a name for himself here in the tournament, already 8 points. Second in scoring here, and now after that bucket, he's reached the dime mark. Ball movement by Lane, trying to get that open look. Stifler for 3, clanks out. Kessler, Vaughn collects, wanted to push the pace. Graffenried through rush hour, and a foul's called. Graffenried right against Stifler.
Chase Graffenried. He showed a little bit of his craftiness right there. It looked like there was not a lot of room, but somehow he was able to weave his way into there, went up and got the foul.
Graffenried here coming in a decorated player, as you mentioned, the MVP of his region. So far, Tony, just been held to 1 field goal in the contest.
Yeah, I guess like I mentioned, you know, going in, the Lane has had, what, a week or so to prepare. They've thought and watched every video. I'm sure they watched a bunch of clips on Chase and had really set up a plan to limit him. And so far it's worked. And he came into the game averaging 21, the 3rd leading scorer in the NWAC. And they've held him down so far, but it's still early.
Graffenried, a nice look from the line. Maybe with 3 points here. 2 of 2 from the stripe. Lane trying to navigate pressure. They'll play pass around up top. They got to attack the basket here. Henry, the kick. Riley is short.
That zone defense has kind of slowed Lane down a little bit.
Transition 3, boom! It's Taylor Farrell on the wing.
Gives the Titans the lead. Crucial time right here in the first half for Lane.
Grand River showing some resurgence here in the latter moments of the first. Loose ball claimed by the Gators. Chance to extend their advantage.
There's Chase.
To Graffenried. How did he do that? Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling towards the hole. Graffenried now up to 6 points. Lane will try and answer. There's Banry from the free throw line, hanging jumper.
Huge shot there to break the drought.
Vaughn against Adams. Valdez. Valdez, a surgical approach, is going to dump it off to Farrow. Now to Graffenried. Valdez, the feed back, deep 3. Too strong on the touch. Back the other way comes the Titans. Banry. Lane taking their time here as we're inside 1:21 to play. Lakeeves off. Back out to Riley, and a good look inside, H.A. Austin.
Beautiful pass from Kayvon Riley, just dimed him right at the hoop for an easy bucket. Gives Lane a 1-point lead. Be interesting to see who's leading at halftime.
Austin now up to 9 points. He'll try and dig in defensively. Lane will try and muster up a stop, and they'll commit a foul instead.
And that will send him to the line. Oh, that's frustrating for a coach.
Lane foul number 3.
You like the fact that he's playing tough D, but you don't get up so high that you bump him and you give him a chance for free points.
Adams is going to pick up his second. It's going to send Vaughn to the line. Vaughn drops the first.
On a 75% free throw shooter. Again, Green River leading the NWAC in free throw shooting. Hasn't shown up today so far, but in that second half, I imagine they're going to put him in the hole. That's why you got to not foul. When you don't foul him away from the basket, bump fouls, it's not smart.
Vaughn goes 2 for 2, gives Green River the slight edge. Plenty of time for Lane to retake. Van Reef for 3, too strong. Rebound by Riley. Kick out to Banry instead. Around the perimeter, boom for 3.
Huge shot. Davis out of Liberty High School. One of my former players is the head coach at Liberty, Mike Gregory. It's a big shot for Davis.
Green River College will try and play for last shot here in the waning moments of the first. They'll call timeout to get the look they wanted with 4.4 remaining.
That's that take it, use it or lose it timeout. If you don't take it, you're going to lose it. So a lot of times coaches will just take it.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Basketball fans, it's time to announce the contestant for this game's Clear the Court halftime shooting contest. Congratulations to
We Coach is a one-of-a-kind nonprofit membership organization dedicated to recruiting, advancing, and retaining women coaches in all sports and levels through the year, through year-round professional growth and leadership and development programs. The NWAC is proud to partner with We Coach. Learn more at wecoachsports.org. They'll put 5.7 back up on the board. Timeout taken by the Gators here is, like you said, a use it or lose it opportunity. It's been a back and forth affair in the first half. I like to think maybe a dramatic finish we're in store for.
Yeah, a lot of times coaches, assistant coaches especially, will pay close attention to what the other team does here in case you come down to this same situation late in the game.
GRC inbound, they'll go quickly to Valdez. Valdez denied by Austin. Couldn't quite pull it down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Lane with a big defensive stand to go into the dressing room with a 2-point advantage as the refs will huddle.
The question was there about 0.5, 0.6 left. Looked like the clock just kind of let it run. Which as a coach, sometimes you're like, yes, let it run. He's going to put 0.3 seconds on.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're going to do great, Mommy.
For you. For them. Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Experience the new era of ticketing with Vivenue, the official ticketing platform of the NWAC Championships. All great sports events only work when the infrastructure is top-notch. Vivenue provides the most modern ticketing solution in the industry to NWAC, and to already more than 80 colleges and associations in the U.S. alone. Welcome to the new era of ticketing. Welcome to Vivenue.
Try an adventure in the sun. Try 3 rivers. Try 300 days of blue skies. Experience Washington's Tri-Cities. From farm to table to food trucks, enjoy a burgeoning culinary scene. Day trips, river dips, golf tips, and wine sips. Horseback and backpack. We have it all. Plan your trip at visittricities.com.
Yowza, how'd you catch all these?
I just started banking with ICCU.
ICCU?
You should join. I've got a branch around the corner, and with the mobile app, I can take ICCU wherever I go. I even had someone helping me on video chat at 6 p.m. on a Friday. Now that's service.
And so now every foul ball gets hit to you.
You tell me.
Everything you need for your banking and everything you love about a credit union. ICCU. Life's greener here.
Do you want an education that works for you? Check out Lower Columbia College. LCC boasts a vibrant campus life with arts, athletics, clubs, and more. With programs from high school completion to bachelor's degrees, LCC's supportive team will help you find the path that's right for you and provide crucial resources like financial aid and scholarships. Lower Columbia College, where futures begin.
We're not just lighting a stadium. We're creating lasting memories. We're not just installing a mini pitch. We're empowering youth to learn and grow. We're not just retrofitting an airport. We're creating an environment where workers can feel safer. This is why, whether it's a game down the street, professional stadiums around the world, or treasured monuments and landmarks, you always know when it's must go.
Hey NWAC fans, check out the official NWAC merchandise. Find masks, beanies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, Adidas gear, and more. Everything is fully customizable. The NWAC is more than sports. Visit NWACstore.com.
Toledo Ticketing is a manufacturer, technology, and service provider specializing in the design and production of the highest quality, secure entry, revenue control, paper, plastic, and touchless ticketing solutions in the industry.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands. It's not just a ball. Bada, the official ball of you.
Do you want an education that works for you? Check out Lower Columbia College. LCC boasts a vibrant campus life with arts, athletics, clubs, and more. With programs from high school completion to bachelor's degrees, LCC's supportive team will help you find the path that's right for you and provide crucial resources like financial aid and scholarships. Lower Columbia College, where futures begin.
The landscape of sports is changing. Artificial intelligence is the next evolution. and we're bringing it to fields and gyms everywhere. With Huddle Focus, our indoor and outdoor smart camera solution. With multiple lenses and automatic player tracking, you get the perfect angle every time. Just mount it, set it, and forget it. Huddle Focus will automatically start recording using your team schedule in Huddle. Or you can record on the fly with the Huddle Focus app. The era of hands-free film is here. Instant uploads allow you to analyze video immediately after the game. Or let our team of analysts track the data for you with Huddle Assist. Shrink your post-game review time with Focus uploads and assist stats and reports, so you can spend less time on logistics and more time on your game plan. Huddle Focus is also revolutionizing the fan experience. With flexible live streaming options, you can engage fans digitally with the option to cash in on your views. AI is changing sports. Use it to your advantage and never miss a moment. Visit huddle.com/focus today.
The first day of school is kind of scary. You don't know your teachers yet or who your friends will be. But school is really important. It's how you learn things and grow.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're gonna do great, Mommy.
For you, for them, Clark College. Get started today at clark.edu.
Experience the new era of ticketing with Vivenue, the official ticketing platform of the NWAC championships. All great sports events only work when the infrastructure is top-notch. Vivenue provides the most modern ticketing solution in the industry to NWAC, and to already more than 80 colleges and associations in the US alone. Welcome to the new era of ticketing. Welcome to Vivenue.
Try an adventure in the sun. Try 3 rivers. Try 300 days of blue skies. Experience Washington's Tri-Cities. From farm to table to food trucks, enjoy a burgeoning culinary scene. Day trips, river dips, golf tips, and wine sips. Horseback and backpack. We have it all. Plan your trip at visittricities.com.
Yowza, how'd you catch all these?
I just started banking with ICCU.
ICCU?
You should join. I've got a branch around the corner, and with the mobile app, I can take ICCU wherever I go. I even had someone helping me on video chat at 6 p.m. on a Friday. Now that's service.
And so now every foul ball gets hit to you.
You tell me.
Everything you need for your banking and everything you love about a credit union. ICCU. Life's greener here.
And welcome back to Holden Court here, halftime between Green River and Lane. It's been a good one. Lane Titans and the Green River Gators have been trading punches here, Tony, and I think we're going to come down to a close finish.
You know, it looks like both teams are competing hard. Lane with the big lead early, but Green River was able to fight back, took the lead, but then Lane came right back. It's been exciting so far.
Tony, as we look at these stats here, what stood out to you and what players made a difference?
Well, for Green River, the young man off the bench, Brighton Valdez, to me, was the key. They were struggling. He came in, got some rebounds, got some baskets, made some plays, ends the half with 10 points. But the big thing that stands out for me is that Green River's 1 for 13 from the three-point line. I expect that to pick up. But if it doesn't, that could be tough. It'd be tough to win shooting that low of a percentage from three.
I have to see how that plays out here. And both teams, I think, Tony, could afford to be a bit more patient, especially on second chance points.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, but a lot of times it's first game of the tournament. Everybody wants to show what they can do, so they'll take a few quick shots. But what I'm impressed with is both coaches. Lane has played 10 guys already, and Green River has played 9. To me, that's good coaching. Get your guys in the game. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be here playing this tournament. And if they made your team, they got to be solid. So I like the fact that they're playing their guys.
Second half underway here as the Gators will start out with the rock. Gators trail by just 2. Chance to tie or take the lead. Good skip pass into the lane that time by Logan Whitehour, converting off the feed.
That's the way to start the second half there. Beautiful pass from DeGraff and Reed for the layup.
Lane's going to try and answer here. They're a team that can play at different speeds. Right now, they're in the first 2 gears, trying to get something going. The skyhook by Austin will do just that.
Austin has been good this afternoon, or excuse me, this evening. I'm not sure they expected that. He has really played well.
The 6'5" forward out of South Carolina, making his name known here in the Northwest and getting involved, forcing a turnover there.
There he is again. Just really positive energy on the glass, on defense, and scoring a little bit.
It's going to be Titans ball. Chance to extend. Stifler caused the flyby and said we'll turn it over. Here comes the Gators. Hammer time.
Oh, that's surprising that they let that go. The ball didn't go in clean on the dunk. He hung a little, it rattled in. Interesting.
Maybe an assist to the rim awarded.
Yeah, Coach David didn't complain too much. I guess that was okay. I just didn't, maybe I didn't see it right.
Banry missing high off the bank. Graffenried into the corner, short, as Sheeran tried to tee that one up. Over to Adams. Stifler barrels in. Good baseline drive off the mark. There's Noah Salmon that tried to crash it in. Whitehour working against Austin, and a foul is going to be called.
Yeah, Whitehour's first team all-conference guy. He knows what he can do. He puts his back on him, turns, goes up strong, and draws the foul.
A.J. Austin picking up his first team of the second half. Whitehour to the line for 2. Whitehour so far, some issues from the charity stripe. Now 0 for 3. Try and correct that trend here. Whitehour a miss on the second. Lane trying to retake the lead. Banry from the wing, hot sauce.
Sweet shot, Banry there, pulls up nicely. He shoots 45% from the three-point line, which is outstanding at this level, at any level.
Whitehour against Austin. What a good finish, using the rim to block the defender.
He's a problem. It's interesting, you know, Lane spent a lot of time working on how they're going to defend Chase to Graffenried, but this guy, Whitehour, has been the major problem.
Salmon making it go off the Euro step. Good finish.
Yeah, tough shot. Salmon, sophomore out of Davis, California.
Graffenried falling away, gets that one to drop.
I get the feel that Green River is starting to find their rhythm.
Adams tried to pass it behind the back, instead throws it out of bounds. Titans want a deflection called.
And look how quickly Valdez checks in the second half. After that great first half, Coach is not wasting much time getting him into the game.
And as you mentioned, Tony, he's kind of been the spark plug here in half number one. We'll have to see his impact here in the second half of play in a tight one. Valdez up the floor. Farrow had to pick the dribble up. We'll find Vaughn. Vaughn and DeGraffenreid trying to get something to go, and Farrow went to ground on the entry pass. So foul's going to go against Steven Adams, his third. It's just the second team foul of the second half. Substitutions in here, and returning the game is Justin Davis for the Titans.
Davis with the big three at the end of the half. The coach isn't wasting any time to get him back in the game either.
And Vaughn takes the 5-second violation. Sometimes you're not always going to get the perfect look. Just got to get the rock in play.
Yeah, and that's one of those momentum builders for the defense. When you can hold the team, they can't get the ball in bounds. Defensive team really likes that. Or just same as a shot clock violation. Those things typically ignite the team.
Into Austin. Austin draws the foul. Missed high off the glass, but a chance at a mulligan from the free throw line.
Green River foul number 3, Britton Valdez, first personal, first team.
Austin here, we talked about it early on in the first half and often in the second, a player that's definitely making his name known here.
And that's what you look to do. I mean, there's college, there's four-year coaches all throughout this building right here. When I came here, I saw about 4 or 5 of them. Halftime, I saw 4 or 5 more. So this is the time you want to shine to help secure your future.
Austin, a good trip from the line, now up to 11 points to lead the Titans. Farrow with the answer, couldn't hit. Austin, another rebound. He might be on double-double watch, Tony.
Yeah, he's cleaning up everything.
Davis for 3. Lane looking like they did in the first when they went on their big run. Just forcing turnovers and making them pay.
Absolutely. This is very interesting. Lane has been able to play so well.
Graffenreid too strong on the take. Davis will air it out for Austin.
Beautiful fast break and then ends with the alley-oop layup.
What a way to run the floor here out to an 8-point stretch. Lane looking for another stop. They're hungry. Corner 3, though, by Crow is going to put a stop to it.
Great time to hit that shot.
Brings them back within 5.
Crow, the freshman out of Issaquah.
3-ball the answer, swirls out. So it was Gavin English that tried to rip that one. DeGraffenreid on the deck. Brave take, gets the lucky drop.
Yeah, I would expect that he's going to start to put his foot on the gas pedal a little bit.
It's a player that will definitely need to have an impact if Green River wants to have a chance at winning this one. Off the mark that time by English. A foul is going to be called on the rebound. Austin ends up.
Was Austin again. He's everywhere. And he'll get the timeout here and catch his breath.
Timeout on the floor, 14:44 remaining in the second. And we'll be right back after this.
Taylor Farrow, first personal foul, second team foul. Media timeout on the floor.
Oregon needs to build schools, bridges, semiconductor factories, and much more. That's great news if you work in the trades. Even better news? Business Oregon and the Bureau of Labor and Industries have partnered to create childcare for construction to help construction trades workers and registered apprentices pay for childcare. To learn more, visit oregon.gov/BOLI/apprenticeship. We know when workers thrive, Oregon thrives.
Box Out Sports provides graphic design solutions for social media content creation. They offer customizable templates and comprehensive content libraries that allow users to create professional graphics and motion graphics quickly without the need for advanced design skills. Learn more about the official social media graphic solution for the NWAC at boxoutsports.com. The NWAC Championships are sponsored by Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet provider. Sign up today at ziplyfiber.com with plans starting at just $20 a month. Fans, don't forget to check out the official championship merchandise for t-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, and more. Everything is fully customizable. Get your championship gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit nwacstore.com/NWAC to get your gear. On the other side of the timeout, it's going to be Austin from the line for Lane. The Lane Titans here from the free throw line. Tony shooting 85.7%.
Yeah, they understand that to beat a good team, you've got to capitalize on your chances at the free throw line. They've been able to do that so far.
Austin's second shot, unlucky. Rebound pulled down by Ian Hillman out of Moscow, Idaho. Green River trying to keep things close. Here's the spark plug in Valdez. Good movement from the Gators. Graffenried draws a crowd, unable to hit. Hillman the rebound. The putback no good. The follow-up, Weidenbauer no good.
3 great chances to score for the Gators. Just couldn't get the ball to drop.
And it's going to go the other way here. Gator basketball. Kind of a chaotic sequence along the baseline.
Yeah, that was a tricky turnover there. Coach David constantly rotating guys in and out, and it's worked so far. This guy I'm just so impressed with Levante Davis. First year as the coach, gets his team into the tournament, and they're really playing well right here with a chance to pull off a major upset.
The Graffenried kisses rim on that one. And Hillman racing in for the steal. Hillman spots up for 3, too strong, back iron. Banry the rebound.
Another great box out by the Titans. You can tell that they work on that consistently.
Out to Davis. Davis too strong. Valdez the rebound. The Graffenried for 3 short. And coming up with the loose ball is English. Banry will kick it ahead. Patient approach yet again for the Titans. They lead by 4. The job creating space by Salmon, just enough to knock down the tray.
Oh yeah, beautiful, picture perfect, ball fake, sidestep, and can the 3.
Valdez to answer. And he's blocked, but a foul's called.
There's that man again. Brighton Valdez. Just in the first half, Green River was really struggling. Valdez came in and sparked them, got them going. They were able to come back and I think tie it at the half. Now they're struggling again, and here he's trying to do the same thing.
It's Gavin English coming up with his first foul, sending Valdez to the line. It's the first. Brian Valdez now tied for second in leading scoring for the Gators at 10. A chance to take sole possession of second place, pending a make here, Tony.
Both teams continuing with their multiple substitutions.
Valdez goes 2 for 2 to give him 11 points.
Green River goes into, it looks like a 2-1-2 full court press. Lane was able to get through it pretty easily. Now they're in that 2-1-2 zone. They just defense, change it up. See if they can get them out of rhythm, because Lane was in a nice rhythm prior to this zone. We'll see what happens.
And the Titans will turn it over. It's the man of the hour, Valdez, with the theft. Over to Kessler Vaughn for 3.
It's a big shot by Vaughn. Valdez with the steal and the assist, and they go back into that zone. And they get another steal.
Valdez comes up with it again. Nice underhand feed. Mason St. Louis quite couldn't connect. And a foul on the play is called. Looks like it's going to go against Wrighton Valdez, his second, 13 foul. Stifler back in.
They move it up a little bit.
Gators will step up the pressure. Adams trying to navigate it. Adams caused the flyby, takes advantage, momentum swinging. They'll pop it back out.
There's another 3 steals in a row, and guess who hit that one? Valdez again.
English got his pockets picked. St. Louis in transition, and they'll reset up top. Green River a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Shot clock to 7. Gone over to St. Louis. St. Louis, a tough off-balance take, will tie the game.
Muscled his way to that basket. Big time shot.
Skip it into Leon, and Leon the reverse finish.
Leon with the reverse. The Green River folks looked for the traveling call, but didn't get it. Beautiful layup by Leon.
Valdez able to palm that one back. Scared to take it right at the defense, but it's the kick out. That's going to be the dagger there. Mason St. Louis out of Kentwood ripping the twine with a 3.
Assist, guess who? Valdez.
He's becoming an electric player here. Another one that could be on double watch. Maybe even triple-double with the steals he's had. And they'll come up with another one, will the Gators. Defense turning into offense here as Green River looks to continue. Foul is going to be called as St. Louis gone wrestle to the hardwood. Timeout on the floor. We'll step away. We'll be right back.
Looking for a place that is perfect for you? A place with programs that work around your schedule? A place with cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities. A place to celebrate and engage with the community. A place to excel in and out of the classroom. Columbia Basin College. This is the place for you.
Oregon needs to build schools, bridges, semiconductor factories, and much more. That's great news if you work in the trades. Even better news? Business Oregon and the Bureau of Labor and Industries have partnered to create childcare for construction to help construction trades workers and registered apprentices pay for childcare. To learn more, visit oregon.gov/BOLI/apprenticeship. We know when workers thrive, Oregon thrives.
The NWAC website, NWACsports.com, is powered by Presto Sports, the all-in-one sports technology platform to streamline your processes and delight your fans. Check them out at prestosports.com to see how. Fans catch a regular season action and all the postseason broadcasts live and on demand on the NWAC Sports Network, powered by Huddle. You can also download video broadcasts for just $10. Visit NWACSportsNetwork.com. Welcome back inside CBC Gym here, Holden Court, beautiful facility, the site of the NWAC Championship Tournament. First weekend of action. And we'll go into the Final Four and championship rounds next weekend. But until then, we have plenty of basketball to be played, Tony, and at a high level as we've seen tonight.
Absolutely. And Lane has really played well. They're testing Green River, giving them everything they can handle.
Vaughn off the pirouette, comes up with a miss. Adams, the rebound.
Green River, the #1 seed out of the Western region. Lane, the #4 out of the Southern.
Lawson will kick. 3 ball on the way. Short. Evan English tried to tee that one up. Instead, it's the Gators. Whitebauer weaving his way in towards the rack.
Tough shot. 3 guys waiting on him. 1 looking to take a charge. Weidenauer just splits them, and the finger rolls right over all 3 of them down the middle.
Adams had to pull that one back. Henry off. And it's another stop for the Gators. Transition 3, too strong. Farrow's not afraid to shoot it if he's open. Out to Benry.
So they made the switch to the zone about 5 minutes ago, game time, and it paid off, but not there. Lane shoots the 3.
Noah Salmon knocking it down, and that's the negative side of the zone defense, Tony. So a lot of times you're late on that rotation out to the perimeter.
Exactly. And that's just what happened right there. And he buried it. Big shot, tie it.
Valdez able to keep possession. Here's Farrow looking for back-to-back trays. We'll have to wait for another trip. Strong take by St. Louis. Went to the floor, and Austin comes up with the loose ball.
Yeah, ref kind of let him play there. I love it. This is a big game. These are 2 tournament teams. Let them play.
English, baseline. Pass into Austin, and it's a skyhook to the rescue.
Off the assist from English, Austin leading all scorers with 18.
Shots off the mark. Whitehauer tried to fly that one, and it's going to stay Gators' possession.
Huge save by Farrell. Didn't give up on the play. Was able to throw it in off of the foot of the Lane player.
Bang call by the officials. Substitutions in. We're going to see Vince Crow. And we'll get it out to Vaughn. Vaughn at the basket, denied and fouled.
He would not give up on that. He was focused to get in there and get a shot up. Kept poking, went up strong, got the foul.
Kessler Vaughn stepped to the charity stripe, shooting a perfect 4 of 4. Has 7 points on the night. It's a 5 of 5. As a team, Green River shooting 61.5%. Checking back in is Davis. Vaughn too strong on that attempt. Titans trying to figure out this high pressure from the Gators. Salmon will pick up the dribble. Here's Davis. Titans trying to make something happen as the shot clock ticks down. They'll turn the ball over. Hillman coming up with the theft.
They've gotten some turnovers. They've produced some by playing that zone. It's really helped them at times in the second half.
DeGraffenreid leaning in and comes up with a miss. Back the other way comes Davis. They'll find Salmon.
Oh, my.
And it's A.J. Austin with the finish.
Austin. The patience with the head fake, the dribble, sidestep, layup. He's really looking good. I'm sure there's some 4-year coaches jotting down some things on him.
20-point performance thus far.
6'5", freshman out of South Carolina.
Probably could play a bit of a combo guard stretch forward role as it's Vaughn going against the big guys on the block.
Big time shot by Vaughn. That's 2 times in a row he's used his body to be strong and get in there and get a basket.
Shot attempt short, popped out of bounds, and it's going to stay Titans ball. New personnel in. And here we go. Riley out to Adams. Titans trying to set something up from the wing. Off the skip. One more time. Davis launches and Davis swirls that one home.
Oh, beautiful shot, Justin Davis. But they were looking for that too. They brought him in. They know he's the shooter. He passed it. He almost had a shot, and he faked it and kicked it right back to him for the open 3.
Davis now with 9 points, second in scoring for Lane with players currently on the floor. DeGraffenreid off the entry. Contact and the foul. Foul's going to go against Kevon Riley. It's going to be just the first personal 16. As Farrow to inbound for the Gators. They'll find Crow. And we'll have an official's timeout. The game clock did not start. We're suspended in time here, Tony.
Yeah. But they'll get it right. That's what's great about the tournament. You've got the best officials based on what their performances during the early season. And then we've got the best people on the clock, game clock crew.
Both teams are going to go back to the bench here, and officials timeout on the floor. With 5 to play. And media timeout, we're going to step away here with 5:01 to play. .501 to play on the floor. It's been a great one, as we would like to tell you about one of our sponsors, Vivenue. Vivenue is the official digital ticketing provider of the NWAC. They operate different kinds of ticketing platforms for organizers, giving them full control. Leading sports enterprises use Vivenue's ticketing solutions to create a 360-degree fan experience and increase revenue. Learn more at thevenue.com. Fans, don't forget to check out the official championship merchandise for t-shirts, sweats, beanies, and more. Everything is fully customizable. Get your championship gear today. Supplies are limited. Visit NWACstore.com/NWAC. Review on the floor here, 5:01, and I think it's a clock issue because we had the clock not start, had the official timeout. They stretched it into a media stoppage. Looks like everything is sorted out here, Tony.
Yep. Quick review, and we've got the state-of-the-art. I mean, check out this facility. Come on. They've got the state-of-the-art technology, so they can do a review real fast. They can check out everything, get it all done efficiently, which is what everybody wants.
Like the expedited reviews in the pros. It's going to be Green River ball. 5:01. The Gators trail by 4. On the other side of the timeout as Vaughn races to it in the backcourt.
Lane stays man-to-man, which is what they've done almost the whole game.
DeGraff and Reed. He's denied. It's Austin.
Erased by Austin. Looked like DeGraff and Reed had an easy layup, but no.
Austin at the other end. Lane stumbles out of bounds, and it's going to be Gators ball. That would have been a highlight reel contender for Austin at getting it done at both sides.
Valdez checks back in.
And don't forget, up next, we have Edmonds and Blue Mountain on the men's bracket.
Full court man-to-man, and almost created the turnover.
Good awareness. Riley, wrong place, wrong time.
Look like Lane's looking to do some defensive things. They pull out the shooter, and they're double teaming the guards here in the front court.
Vaughn's going to get the inbound. Lane still leads by 4. Just under 4:30 to play. Not quite do or die time, but every possession is going to become so valuable, Tony.
You got that right.
DeGraff and Reed floats that one inside. Weidenauer off the window.
Austin tried to front Weidenauer. Weidenauer being smart, sealed him with his hip. They threw over the top. He's able to get the layup.
There's Adams. Valdez popped out briefly to defend on the zone. Into Austin, and Austin draws contact. It'll be 2 shots.
Good patience for Lane against the zone. They find Austin in the key. Turns up, goes to the basket, draws the foul. That's where free throws are absolutely critical to pull off the upset. Got to be able to put them down.
Austin here, already at 20 points, 12 rebounds, and a tough second shot from the line. So 21 points for the player out of South Carolina as he tries to play some defense, and he pushes it back into his teammate.
Great pass for Valdez. They just can't get the layup to drop, and here's Lane.
Adams will call for support.
Green River stays in that zone.
That zone's been wreaking some havoc. It causes such congestion against Lane as they turn the ball over. Salmon running into the defender, Weidenauer. Weidenauer came up with the ball. 3-point spread. Here's Farrow. Off from 3, tried to chase it down. Salmon races to it.
Farrow hasn't been able to get that ball to drop. He's a big-time player.
We're going to have a timeout on the floor. Lane needed some time to talk things over. 2:55 remaining in the game. A timeout on the floor. It's going to be stretched into a media here. We Coach is a one-of-a-kind nonprofit membership organization dedicated to recruiting, advancing, and retaining women coaches in all sports and levels through year-round professional growth and leadership, along with development programs. The NWAC is proud to partner with We Coach. Learn more at wecoachsports.org. Fans, check out the NWAC social media page. You can find that at Champion has a ring to it. Herff Jones is the official championship partner of the Northwest Athletic Conference. Every season has a story. Let Herff Jones celebrate yours. With an official champ ring, visit champsforever.com to get started. And welcome back to action. 2:55 to play from here on Holden Court. It's NWAC Championship Tournament. And it's been a good one here. It's a 3-point spread. And it's going to go down to the stretch. Maybe even some overtime, Tony. As draining it is Justin Davis from the wing.
Out of the timeout, Justin Davis right in front of his buddies, the teammates, the coaches. He drains a three. Give him a 6-point lead with 2.5 left.
The answer, no good. A volleyball back. Adams races to it, pushes ahead to Davis, and he's blocked by Valdez. Jump ball on the floor. How about that back check from Valdez?
Yeah, wow. What can't he do? I mean, a layup there would have put it to 8 with 2:20 left, but Valdez gets the block. Lead stays at 6.
Baseline inbound for the Titans. They'll get it up to Riley. Corner 3 off. Another tie up on the hardwood. Jump ball, and it's going to be Gators' possession. Six-point game. Just over 2 to play. Green River needs to go on a run.
Crucial possessions here. Coach Drake, the coach of the year of the region, the Western region this year. NWAC champions 2 years ago. He's one of the premier coaches in the whole NWAC. He's got his hands full trying to pull his team out of this, what looks like to be an upset.
Whitehour on the move. Couldn't quite cash that one in. Up to Austin. Austin, the bucket and the foul. Okay, Austin showing out here in Pasco.
You got that right. Wow. The pass ahead. Austin goes up. He's fumbling, trying to grab it, and finds a way to put it in. And it takes the foul as well.
Austin a chance at a 3-point play here. Already at 23 points and cashes in for a 24th. Austin already a double-double here. 12 rebounds to go along with his 24 points. Vaughn drives the lane and draws contact in the process.
And that's one of those fouls you don't want if you're a Lane fan, because it stops the clock and it gives them 3 points, or for an opportunity for 3 points at the line.
Justin Davis, the guilty party there. It's already 17 fouls, sending Green River to the line with Vaughn, and he's off. Adams wrapped up, and a foul is going to be called as Adams tried to spin away from contact.
Another missed free throw by the Gators. I think if they don't win this game, that's something they'll be kicking themselves about the whole offseason. They came in as the #1 team free throw percentage-wise in the whole NWAC, but they've missed quite a few today.
Yeah, right now just 9 of 15 from the stripe, 60%. Meanwhile, Tony Lane, 8 of 11, 72. And in a game of a few bounces, that's made a big one.
Yes, sir.
Banry, nice feed inside. And
there
it's
goes that man. A.J. Austin has been magnificent all game. What is he at now? 26 and 12, 13 rebounds. What a performance.
One-man wrecking crew. Substitutions on, personnel changes. Mason St. Louis back in.
Lane with a chance to keep the southern region alive because all 3 other teams have been eliminated. Lane being the last one left.
Farrow no good from downtown. Rebound to English as Adams looks to push the pace. Riley, the no-look feed, and rising up is Austin. He had ESPN highlight reel on his mind. Instead, he'll have another chance to cash in from the line.
Yeah, that's how you beat the press. They're desperately trapping, trying to get a steal, and Lane just keeps moving the ball, pass, and you put a scorer down by the hoop. There you find Austin, he gets 2 free throws.
Austin drops in the first. Already at 27 points, leading both teams. And another 2-for-2 trip. Attempt comes up empty, and a step on the tape will give the Titans another possession. Under a minute to play here. Titans trying to cruise to a victory.
Here's the press again.
The college needs to come up with a huge stop as they'll find Banry. Vaughn ripped it away, still loose. Farrow got to it. The Grafenfried for 3. How did he get that one to go? Timeout on the floor, 10-point ball game, 44.9 remaining.
Not over just yet.
30-second timeout taken by Green.
The NWAC's official fundraising partner since 2014 is E-Team Sponsor. E-Team Sponsor is proven to be the easiest and most effective online fundraising platform. Get set up and start raising money in just 30 minutes. Visit eteamsponsor.com. The NWAC Sports Network is powered by Huddle, is the official digital network of the NWAC. Huddle streaming technology allows NWAC and member institutions to stream on an HD platform that can be viewed by fans online, as well as on Android, Apple, Amazon Fire, and Roku devices. Championship broadcasts will be available live and on demand for viewers, and you can purchase a download of the broadcast for just $10 each. Visit NWACSportsNetwork.com to tune in. And welcome back here, Holden Court, waning moments of this one. Lane trying to avoid the 5-second violation as a foul is called. Just when the Gators thought they had come up with the infamous 5.
They had one of the guys wrapped around the waist just at the 5-second count.
It's like a defensive back in football that just gets his hand on the back numbers of the receiver.
Yep.
Officials all over that one, however. It's going to be a trip to the line for Lane as they try and ice this one away. Joey Banry's first shot is good for the player out of North Eugene High. Bannery knocks home the second.
You love that from your guards. You know late in the game, you're going to have to make free throws to put the game away. He got fouled, went there and hit them both.
There's Vaughn trying to will a comeback. We'll see if it's too much too late as it's Vaughn left unabated. I think Lane just made the decision, Tony, to allow the basket. Try and take their time on the offensive possession. They'll pass out of the foul attempt.
Look out below.
And what a stuff from Austin as he rocks the rim. We're going to have an injury timeout on the other side of the floor. Shaken up is Kevon Riley.
Riley will come out. What great passing by Lane. They beat the press, beat the double teams, found big AJ underneath the basket, and he rocked the rim for two.
About that, 32 points. The 6'5" forward. DeGraffenried drops that one from distance. And we're not done here. Another timeout on the floor with 23.4 remaining.
DeGraffenried, their MVP, they've held him down all game. He hits 2 threes late to give him 16, but it might be too little too late.
And we'll be right back after a quick break.
Experience the new era of ticketing with Vivenue, the official ticketing platform of the NWAC Championships. All great sports events only work when the infrastructure is top-notch. Vivenue provides the most modern ticketing solution in the industry to NWAC, and to already more than 80 colleges and associations in the U.S. alone. Welcome to the new era of ticketing. Welcome to Vivenue.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, the Northwest's fastest home internet for 25% less than cable. Ziply Fiber, real great internet, real great prices, really.
Why is my internet slow? There's only 16 devices connected.
Switch to Ziply Fiber and ditch the cable crawl. The Northwest's fastest home internet, $750 less a year than cable. Ziply Fiber, real great internet, real great prices, really.
To Holden Court on the beautiful campus of Columbia Basin College. 22 seconds remain, just a 9-point ball game as Lane looks to hold off the Green River Gators. Trip to the next round on the line here. And for both these teams, it's a shame for one of them that the season must end here in Pasco. Lane off the inbound. And Bannery's fouled. 16.5 remaining. DeGraffenried will pick that one up. Second personal. 9th team. Bannery to the line. Bannery will rattle that one in. 7 points for the player out of Eugene. An attempt to make it another here. He'll do just that. Another good performance continues from the line for the Lane Titans.
They'll go offense for defense substitution.
There's Vaughn. Vaughn looking to slice through the defense.
Block.
And there's a huge block on St. Louis.
By guess who?
Gators trying to keep
Austin.
it.
And that is it.
And they'll carry that one into the front court, and time will expire. The Lane Titans picking up a huge 82-71 victory over the Green River College Gators on the shoulders of none other than A.J. Austin, the 6'4" forward out of South Carolina, finishing with 30 points, Tony.
Incredible performance. I mean, wow, he really came to play on the glass and on the scoring and at the free throw line as well. That's why you play the games. You know, you say, well, the number 1 seed is always going to beat the number 4. No. The number 4 seeded Southern Region Lane Titans upset the Western Region number 1 Green River Gators.
The Lane Titans held the Green River Gators to just 40% from the field. The Gators just shot 20% from the free throw line, while the Titans managed to shoot 50% from the field, 40% from three-point range, and an impressive 83% from the charity stripe. Here's another big one, Tony. 16-6, the lead to Lane in points off turnovers. That was a huge difference maker.
Absolutely. And then the free throws. I mean, Green River just did not shoot the free throw shoot well at the free throw line, and it cost them. But Lane was on a mission today. They started the game strong, withstood some runs by Green River, and then finished strong again.
We're standing by for our courtside interview here on the NWAC Sports Network, and we'll have A.J. Austin momentarily. And it looks like we have Mr. Austin himself. A.J., first of all, congrats on a big victory, one that you showed out.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sorry about that, my fault.
All good, all good. Good to celebrate. A.J., you finished with 30 points here, but what to you stands out about this performance, both individually and as a team?
I mean, for me, this is just like, I guess something that I prayed for, to be in this position. But I can't do this without my teammates. This win was a very good team win for everybody. And we worked through this all year. We've been prepared for this all year. And we just made a statement.
Congratulations as well, AJ. AJ, tell us about your coach. What's the special sauce that Coach has that has gotten you guys this far in his first year?
I mean, our coach is just very intense, especially like the way he pushes us, like even on days where we don't want to necessarily always be there, but he's always there and on us, and he keeps us accountable.
AJ, as we wrap up here, what can fans expect from your Lane Titans team moving forward?
Hey, we're just now getting started. Just expect more wins.
And that was A.J. Austin with the victorious Lane Titans here on the NWAC Sports Network. A.J., go enjoy the win with your teammates. They're all ready to celebrate.
I will. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Why they play the game.